The cost to weight ratio of the food that we receive at the snack shack is unproportionate.
Unhealthy.
Cookies should be available at an affordable price.
The hot food stuff is so overpriced. But if you get like the baked goods, then it's really good because, well, it's cheap. It's like $1.50 for a giant scone like that big.
Food at the snack shack is too greasy.
The snack shack ladies are nice.
So when all the people are together, it's a very thick space, and sometimes I just want to go around it.
What is your name and what is your grade?
My name is Nicole Wang and I am in grade 11.
As a student here, do you buy or bring your lunch?
I buy and bring my lunch.
I am Alana Galeno in grade 11.
My name is Trish Nicholson and I teach at McRoberts for 31 years.
Do you buy or bring your lunch?
Both.
How many times do you buy lunch from the snack shack per week and why?
Once a week.
I buy my lunch 2 to 3 times a week.
I buy food from the snack shack. I'm gonna go once every 2 weeks.
My favorite food from the snack shack would probably be the wraps because they are very yummy.
When I buy something from the snack shack, it's usually chow mein, that's my favorite thing, and occasionally fish tacos.
What do you think about the food in general, nutrition-wise? Unhealthy, healthy, greasy?
I think that snack shack foods are on occasion greasy, like the hot food ones, but for the cold foods, I feel like they're not as healthy as they say that they are. I think by adding fruits and vegetables to the meals could really help with the healthy part because they used to have fruit cups at the snack shack, but now they don't.
So at school, I think there needs to be more fresh vegetable items, and I know maybe students wouldn't necessarily choose that, but a way to, like Subway does it, I can choose to put it in my own salad. I realize we're very limited by our space, but maybe less fried options. I don't mind when they bake things so much, but coated things, more whole foods.
Are you aware of any act put in place by the government on healthy eating at schools?
Yes, so I know our school district came through with the healthy eating mandate. We actually have a binder that has everything that you ever want to know in it about what we're allowed to serve, and technically speaking, when we run a concession stand, we're not allowed to sell donuts. There's levels of fat and sugar and calories that we're not supposed to sell. Not that we necessarily follow it because we run a concession to make money and we won't make money.
So how well do you think the snack shack food meets those regulations?
Well, they're on the same plan, so technically they're supposed to be meeting it, and they weigh everything, and we're supposed to know like the calorie and fat content of it. I'm not a nutritionist, but there's a reason I only eat there about once every 2 weeks, usually just because I need something extra in my lunch. The whole fries and gravy and fried chicken nuggets and all that is probably on a scale of great choice to not so great, closer to not so great, I would say.
Okay. So in your opinion, what do you think is the ideal healthy lunch for students?
Some kind of lean protein, whether that's chicken or fish. For those people who don't eat meat, it would be maybe some tofu option with 2 forms of vegetable, whether it's salad, it could be baked potato, it could be like some kind of mixed vegetable. Not that everybody likes that. It could be put into a wrap, like they would do at, say, Tim Hortons.
Alright. So how do you feel about the size and location of the snack shack and why?
I think that they put the snack shack in a very busy area where students like come and go, and so it often gets very busy and very crowded, and I'm often, because I'm a very small person, I get pushed very often, and I don't like that, and I think that they could move it to a better location.
Well, the snack shack is too small. But that being said, that's where they put it when they built the building. That wasn't the choice of the people who run it or anything like that. They are certainly not happy about the size of it and where they are. It should be significantly larger so that they can offer more things. They're limited by their space. I'm sure that they would do a better job with more items if they had more space to work.
I think that a lot of people, including myself, cut in line, and even though they have like supervisors there to try and like prevent that problem still arises because, you know, when your friends like want to cut in line, you let them. And I think that is very unfair to the people who have lined up for so long to try and get their hot foods, and people in the cold line end up getting the hot food, and I don't like that.
So how do you think the environment of the snack shack could be improved?
Okay, but honestly, make like more room. Just make more rooms.
I have no idea. That is the space they have. They would literally have to come in and rebuild, and I don't know where they would do that. That would require like plans being drawn and whole architecture set up, and that's why it is where it is. That was actually the location it was intended to be, but it's pretty small.
What do you think of the prices of the food and why?
I think that Snack Shack is super overpriced, and they increased the prices over the years, and as a grade 11 student, I've been at this school for 4 years.
So, here's how the Snack Shack works. It is a company that we contract to. They have to make a profit. If they don't make a profit, they can't pay their wages, they can't run their company. So, they have a small profit margin that they try to meet, and I realize the prices keep going up. And to us, it feels like maybe it should be subsidized more possibly by the district, but as it is a standalone company, they're probably making not a huge amount, but it seems slightly expensive to me.
Why do you feel that it is important for the snack shack food to be less expensive?
I think that because kids aren't always fortunate enough to have like $20 bills or $50 bills to pay, and they have to like support themselves sometimes. So I think that raising the prices really doesn't benefit the children who don't have enough money for it.
Do you feel that the portion of food relative to its price is appropriate?
I'd like it to be a little bigger, but probably in the real world of serving food like that, it's probably
Do you feel that the quality of food relative to its price is appropriate?
I'm not a big fan.
I think it's ridiculous because cookies used to be 80 cents, now it's $1.
It's a school. I'm not sure why we're here to make a profit. It would be nice if it was actually run like Richmond High as a cafeteria program. Their food is, well, it's a cafeteria program. It's kind of outstanding, and it's very low price because they're not really trying to make they don't have a profit margin. They need to make a certain amount of money. We're being run by a company, so it's a little bit different.
What do you like the most about the snack shack, and why?
Chow mein. That's my favorite. I like the people who work there because that's not that's a hard job. That's a tiny space with a lot of people in your face. So I mean, I respect how they deal with everybody. That's not easy. And of course, I like anytime they make any kind of Asian food, whether it's the chow mein or the soup is also one of my favorites.
Unfortunately, I don't really have a favorite thing about Snack Shack.
What do you think is the biggest problem about snack shack, and why is it important to fix that problem?
I think that they should change up their menu and also their prices, because as I've said before, I think that it's very overpriced for the quality of food that we get.
I think 2 cashiers is not enough for our school because we have a lot of students that want to go through and like buy their food like as quick as possible, and I think 3 cashiers will really help this situation.
It's too small, it doesn't have enough variety, it's limited by the space it has on what it can cook and who it can serve. So it needs to be bigger. There's 1,000 people here.
Yeah. And what will benefit from fixing the problem?
I think that the menu would get more selection, and maybe there'd be different ways to do it that would suit people's personal preferences. I haven't eaten too many things that I just wanted to spit out. It's usually a bad choice on my part. They fill the need of, I need a snack, and that's kind of where they are. I really wish that they had like coffee. We have coffee set up, so I don't have to go down to Starbucks or anything. But other than that, you know, if you need something fast on the way by, it's okay.
Okay, thank you.
Lower down. Lower, yeah, squat it. Yeah, strength, conditioning. Johnny's like another dude in my head. I can't keep up, got me singing like every day. Like,
Hello, Nicole. What is your full name and grade?
You just said hello, Nicole. What is your full name and grade?
Well,
You just say hi. If she holler, if she holler, let her go. She's indecisive. My favorite food from the snack shack would probably be the wraps because they are.
Okay, is this a robot? Goddamn!
No, I'm not ready. This one.
Wait, this way. Yeah, wait. Oh. We're trying to get a picture. Oh. Get out of here. Oh, yes. Oh, right there. Oh. Okay. Alana, don't pause. Like, aesthetic. Like, kind of looking.
I think that adding more like vegetables could really benefit.
What are we doing now? Really?
I think by adding some fruits and vegetables could really help with the healthiness portion.
Say like why?
If you like the fruit, buy the stick. If you buy like a fruit. Hi, Mr. Powell.
Hi, Mr. Powell.
Bye, Mr. Powell.
Bye.
I love Mr. Powell.
That's gonna be okay. Hi, Mr. Birds. Hi, Miss Wong.
That's another one.
Mr. McBurney.
Where is he? He's like, hey, we're filming English right now.
We're filming for your English project. Yeah. So you're gonna see my face on the screen.
Because he's a very outspoken student and has all the opinions in the world, so we kind of
Used to have a fruit cup, but then they took it away. Fruit cup, but then they fruit cup, but then they.
Do you think the environment of the snack shack could be improved? Yeah, I think she already answered it.
What did she say? Just
Right?
say it again. Say it again.
In the past two questions, she already answered those questions.
Say it again. Say it. No, say it again.
Skip it.
Answer it again. Answer it again. Answer it again.
They are taking the money out of my coin purse.
You should mention